Hello, everyone. My name is Cathy Wilkes, and I am the curator of the Amplified Living Facebook group and owner of Cathy Wilkes & Co. Today, I am here for a spotlight session with my friend Cindy Battino of Transformational Healing. Cindy, how are you today?
Oh, I'm great today. Actually, I feel good today. Ooh, I was sick as a dog yesterday, but I feel really good today.
I know it's so good to have you back to 100%. Hey, listen, we're doing spotlights on members of the Facebook group who are involved in any kind of work that creates an amplified living experience for the people that they serve. And I know that you absolutely are the happiness expert. So tell us a little bit about you and your work, Cindy, if you would, please.
So, I'm a life coach, energy worker, and happiness expert, and I teach life and relationship skills. And it's not just relationships with other people, it's relationships with self first, right? How much self love, self confidence. And then I teach people and show them how amazing they are. And they go on this journey of self discovery. Because really, if we want to be happy, we have to know ourselves like so intimately, like our greatness and then our bad habits, the things that we want to work on, the things that we want to change. And we are in the subconscious part of our brain 95% of the time, which means we do what we've always done. We don't think about reacting, we just react. So what made us happy yesterday makes us happy today. What really pissed us off yesterday will piss us off today. And the truth is we have choices. We have choices in how we show up. We have choices in how we respond to situations. We have choices around healthy boundaries and how to do conflict. And most of us, well, all of us were taught how to show up by our imperfect parents, right?
Right.
So because
Absolutely.
we're in the subconscious part of our brain so much, we do what we know. We don't necessarily have a choice. We
Yeah.
we do what we know. So by learning new skills and by taking those different things out, I always say like we're going down into our subconscious and we're pulling out our gems, right? And we're like, do I like this about me? Do I not like this about me? Does this enhance my life, or as you say, amplify my life? Or
Yes.
does this not? And then we make a decision whether this is something that we want to change, and if it's something that makes us so brilliant and so unique and so amazing that maybe this is our superpower, right? But we don't know it's our superpower until we are aware of it and then make decisions about it. So,
Oh my gosh, that's so key. This whole idea of awareness, right? Because it's if it's subconscious, we're not necessarily conscious of it. How many people are walking around as conscious competence or conscious uncompetence or whatever. But this whole idea of awareness is so key. So one of the things that I love about what you do, Cindy, is teaching people how to bring happiness into every area of their lives. So let's talk about that, because one of the things that you say that I absolutely love is that happiness is a verb. Tell us more about that.
so when I first, so I developed an online program that I'm now taking to the masses. I'm doing it in a group format
Mhm.
because of COVID. I thought this is the perfect time. People need more happiness right now. I mean, people are struggling, and that was I started a year ago, bringing it to the masses. I developed it about 5 years ago, and it's proven and successful with my one-on-one clients. I thought this is so proven, it's so successful, and what can I offer to the masses at a reasonable amount of money every month and still be able to make a living because I still have to make a living. And I created when I created this
Right?
happiness, right? When I created it, I called it happiness as a verb, and I had this person who was very literal that I was working with, and they're like, "That's a noun." I know it's a noun, but to be happy, we have to work at being happy. Being happy just doesn't happen intrinsically. It's not just something I mean, I believe that it is God given. I believe it is our godly right to be happy. But because we are humans, right, we are perfectly imperfect. And so we have to really work at being happy. We have to learn new skills. We have to look at what belief systems we have. And we have to look at our bad habits, and everybody has bad habits because bad habits just come from fear.
You know what?
When we're
That's
scared, we do stuff that we don't normally do.
exactly, exactly. You know what? You bring up such a great point. Think of a baby. A baby doesn't have to work at being happy, right? But it's all the conditioning, it's all the situations, circumstances, conditions that we experience through life that we allow to override that happiness, right? So
That's
it's a
right.
matter of uncovering that, like you said, really identifying points of things that happen in our lives that are great,
Mhm.
places and feelings that we have that really bring that sense of happiness and joy. And so I love that happiness is a verb. Tell us where the viewers can go to get more information about you, your work, what you do, how to connect with you. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, they can always find me on my website, which is transform-heal, heal.com.
Mhm.
They can email me at
Mhm.
cindy@transform-heal.com. And if they put amplified living in the subject line, I will give them a special discount. Woohoo! Because we
Yeah.
normally start with the welcoming session. So some people will benefit from a group format, and some people really need the one-on-one work, depending where they are in their life, depending on what issues are happening in their life. They might have a unique problem going on that won't be solved directly in a group format, because the happiness is a verb online and group program, we're really learning skills. It's 9 skills in 12 months. They commit to 12 months. It's only $49 a month. It's a fabulous rate. I do this on purpose. We meet 4 hours a month in a group, and the group wisdom, Kathy, I'm smart. You're smart, but people are smart, and we all come to the table with different experiences, different education, different insight, different instinctual gut yumminess. And in a group format, everybody gets to contribute if they want, right? Everybody gets to be vulnerable. Everybody gets to share their wisdom. And I mean, there are times where I'm like, I don't got this one, Kathy. You got this one? And Kathy will go, yeah, I got this one. This is what I'd say, da 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 da. And it's amazing.
Yeah,
So,
the power of the collective wisdom is what you were talking about, right? The power of the collective wisdom and the power of perception. I call it the beach ball theory. Like we can be looking at a beach ball, but on your side, you might be seeing green. On my side, I might be seeing red or blue, but we're still looking at the same beach ball, different perspectives, different
yes.
perception, right? That's
Mhm.
a really, really powerful concept and a really, really powerful piece of group settings.
Yes.
So I love that, Cindy. Thank you so much for being with us today. I
Thank you for
really love
having
you.
me.
And I can guarantee for any of you that connect with Cindy, you are going to have an absolutely fun session and come out of there much happier and much more fulfilled than going into it. I can guarantee you that. So, with love and gratitude, Cindy, thank you so much, and we'll see you soon.
Okay. Thank you.